because TCS numbers were below estimates, that does not mean that rest of the sector will not deliver. While TCS is India's biggest IT company, and they in a sense have been setting benchmark, but frankly, if you compare what TCS reported for Q1 and Q2, they missed the mark. But that was not true for the entire IT sector. Infosys surprised us with their Q1 numbers. Wipro surprised us with their Q1 numbers. A lot of mid-cap IT companies, in a sense, have got completely changed and completely they've got their growth and they've got the orbit back. So, what TCS has reported, will that be in benchmark of the entire sector? Again, the answer to that is no. This is not the time where, there was a time, Nantara, where Infosys would come out with numbers and then the rest of the industry, in a sense, would simply follow that. That is not the story, because IT businesses are getting every company now has got a very unique proposition. While the core is still IT services, they're still the US dependent businesses, but the core, I think, is changing for a lot of IT companies. So that is something which our viewers should recognize. Don't do the mistake of going short on the stock because TCS came down after the numbers and Infosys numbers will also miss the mark. If at all, I would say that large cap IT stocks on an average have corrected 5 to 7% from the recent high. But in general, it may not be the today's story. If Infosys and Wipro, they come and increase their guidance, and if they're able to share with the market that, look, we will be able to maintain our growth rate and attrition is not a challenge, and that is something which we would be able to absorb and digest. So I really don't see that the downside for Infosys and Wipro will be open. Where I worry, Nantara, not a worry, but where I would like to raise a flag here, more like a amber light, is that for mid-cap IT companies, the valuations are stretched. And these are the companies which will have attrition challenges. These are the companies which will suffer in terms of getting businesses, as business is actually migrating to large companies, and I think that's a global phenomenon. So you need to just watch your steps if you are an investor, I think, in mid-cap IT space.